Good morning. I am Angela, Angie. Everyone calls me Angie, so I'm Angie. I'm going to show you 3 exercises that you can do, squat exercises that you can do that are more, they're not as strenuous on the knees. So, of course, before you start any exercise program, any exercise like a squat, you want to make sure you warm up properly. I will do another video and show you a warm up. Okay, so I'm gonna prop up my phone. I don't know where my tripod is. Hopefully. Okay, are you gonna stay? I will find my tripod. I guess I have to get me another one. Whatever. Okay, it's cool. So you can start with a wall sit. Wall sits have you in a squat position, and you are basically holding a squat. It's called an isometric contraction, where your iso meaning you're maintaining. Contraction is you're maintaining the tension on the muscle. So when you're doing a wall sit, I lean against the wall. All right, press my collarbones. I want to think about pulling them apart and pressing the back of my shoulders into the door. My arms are actually like they're working. The back of my arms are tense. And I'm gonna walk my feet out, keeping my back on the wall, and I'm gonna slowly slide down. Now, as I'm sliding down, I'm making sure that my knees are pretty much in line with my ankles. You wanna make sure the heels are down. You wanna balance the weight between the inside of your heel and the outside, and the big toe and the little toe. So try to sort of grip the foot down. So grip your toes down. Now I want my hip bones to be level. So I'm already feeling it. You can start with 30 seconds. Make sure you're pulling the belly button in tight. Press the shoulders back. And you can make it more difficult. The more you take your arms over, the more your abdominals engage. You can bring your arms here. All right. But you want to hold that for about 30 seconds to start. The next exercise that you can do, that I do all the time now when I'm doing squats, even at the gym, I get me a bench. So it helps me with mind-body connection and making sure I'm pulling my hips back. Because without that bench, my form isn't as good. So you want to sit down. Again, place your feet about hip distance apart, maybe a little bit wider. Actually, I think I'm showing you four exercises. And then you're going to come up and sit down. Now, when I'm sitting down, I'm pushing my hips back, touching my tailbone, and then come up. When I'm doing squats with a chair or bench, I engage my quadriceps and my hips and my hamstrings so much more. So I feel like it's more effective for me. You want to do about, start with about 10 of those, see how that feels. You can work your way up to 12. And then if you do, as you progress, you can even hold, that modified squat for a little bit, or that isometric. The next squat is a modification of a squat. And these are all modifications. Modification just means that these are different ways you can do it. So I call it a mid squat. So I'm just coming down halfway and I'm lifting. So inhale down, sink down, slow and controlled movements. Inhale as I lower down, pulling my belly button in tight, and I'm sinking my hips back and down and up. So same thing, you're just not going down as far. The next is a sumo squat. So you're kind of in a plie position. And I even like using my bench for the sumo squat because it just kind of, again, helps with form. So I start with my feet out wide. You can start with that weight, by the way, or you can hold a light weight at your chest. You can hold it down here. You can hold it on your shoulders. I used a barbell today to do my sumo squats with the chair. So I'm in my position. I'm gonna come up. Inhale, sink down, lower with control, pause, and come up with control. Inhale, tailbone pointing straight down, and press up. So I like this one too because it's easier on the knees, but you're still working the quads. You get the inner thighs, you get the inner booty. Inhale down, exhale, squeeze up. So again, about 10 of those. So those are some squats that you can do that are easier on the knees. And even with the sumo squat, you can not go down as slow. All right, the stronger you get, and if your hips are tight, they'll loosen up. You'll be able to go down a little bit lower. So I hope you found this helpful. What is it? What I'm supposed to do is subscribe and like and share. Peace. God bless.